Yo, what up? This is Don.
And Sammy Lee here.
And we are the Soul Brothers, and today we have our review of the Jordan Superfly 4.
So first, let's start off with the cushion. So how the cushion setup is they have Zoom Air bottom loaded into the Phylon midsole, and it's a compression molded Phylon midsole. And in the back, it's just Phylon. There's no really like cushion. So how did you feel about it?
I didn't love it. You know, we have the zoom in the front, which you couldn't really feel much.
Yeah.
It's bottom loaded, right?
Yeah, it should be bottom loaded into the...
Right.
Yeah.
It also looks segmented a little bit. There's like 3 different sections of it. The back is just Phylon. It wasn't really too cushiony at all. I like a good amount of cushion.
Yeah.
And I'm used to that, coming from full-length zoom and stuff. So I wasn't impressed at all with the cushion. What about you?
Yeah, me neither. You can feel it a little tiny bit, but not a lot.
Yeah.
And the transition wasn't too good. And also, it didn't give me a really low to the ground feel, which I do like. Maybe the Clutch Fit Drive or the J Crossover 2 has a really low to the ground feel. This one feels more like the LeBron Soldier 9. So it's a little bit higher up, which it was alright. But cushion was just okay for us.
Right. Also, inside the shoe, we have an Ortholite insole, which is actually really nice.
Yeah.
You squeeze.
Yeah.
You squeeze it, and it's actually it kind of feels a little bit like a memory foam.
Yeah, it's really comfortable.
Yeah, so it's one of the better insoles I've had. So that actually helps the cushion a little bit as well.
It's for stepping comfort.
Yeah.
So let's go into the traction.
Right. So for the traction, we have kind of your standard, you know, herringbone. Most performance basketball shoes are sticking to that, as they should. It works great. So the traction, I would give it probably, you know, around an 8 out of 10. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's not really that squeaky, but you don't really stop on a dime, but
you stop on a nickel.
You stop on a nickel,
right?
And then when you're doing hard cuts and stuff, I never really slipped. So but
you did slip once. Remember you fell?
I did.
We were playing 21 freeze only.
But there was really no problem. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a Kobe 9 traction.
No.
But it was just above average.
Yeah, the Kobe 9 is obviously the gold standard in traction. So it was definitely a couple notches below that. You have this wave kind of pattern on the edge of the toe for cuts. That worked pretty well. The rubber is semi-translucent almost, not fully translucent, and it's kind of a medium softness. I wouldn't say it's super soft. Also, it's not super hard. So I would suggest these are a decent outdoor shoe.
Yeah, they wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. So you know, you could play these outdoors.
Okay, so let's go on to the materials of the shoe. The materials that Jordan Brand used in this shoe was a foam back mesh upper, right? And at first, it was really stiff, but as you played in it and you broke it in, it actually felt pretty nice, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, they were pretty stiff. It never got really soft enough for my liking.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's got this, they say these strapped, kind of web strapped pattern with the foam underneath. It kind of acts like a giant fly wire wrapping around your foot. I couldn't really tell much.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of gimmicky stuff going around here, but it was decent. Yeah, you have this kind of mesh fused right to the foam, and as far as ventilation with these materials, it wasn't really great at all. I would give it maybe a 5. It was pretty hot actually. So materials wise, I wasn't really too impressed.
And it's actually the mesh is actually pretty thick too, so it's not really thin.
Right.
So I didn't really like that. Yeah.
So we can segue right into fit and lockdown, talking about the materials. The one thing having kind of a stiffer material is you're gonna get a little more support.
Yeah.
Right. So I definitely felt very supported in this shoe. The ankle, the TPU counter was really good. The heel counter. This has kind of like little X pockets for your ankle, for your ankle bone, and it's just a really well constructed shoe fit wise.
Yeah, we both really love the fit. It fit. If you have the clutch fit drive and you've tried them on, it fits pretty similarly to that. It's pretty narrow here in the toe area. So and it goes not right over your toes, but it goes pretty close to your toes. And we really liked how it felt. You felt really contained in the toe area right here. And then if you just tighten the laces, the overall fit does give you a lot of support. And then the external TPU heel counter was okay. The fit and lockdown of the heel was not the best. I can feel my heel going up and down a little bit, but to remedy that, you just have to tighten the laces really tight.
Yeah. As far as lockdown, the 4-foot lockdown was really good. I really liked it. Heel lockdown, there was some slippage, so I didn't like the heel lockdown too much. Like Sam said, you can counter that by tightening the shoe really tight. But when you do that, a lot of times you cut off circulation in your feet, and that's actually what happened to me.
Yeah. So
you're either gonna have, dead feet, or you're gonna have a little slippage in the heel. Okay, so in the sole, right in the middle of the sole, we have flight speed, which is similar to like the Jordan Flight Plate, which was carbon fiber. This just seems to be more of a normal plastic. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna give you a little coil back, a little spring back when you step. And it actually, worked pretty nice. As you can see, you can fully bend the shoe and it snaps right back. It gives you a little extra bounce. I really liked it. What about you?
Yeah.
What about you?
It was from the materials being hard, right, and thick, and also this flight speed. I can feel a little bit of bounce back. Not a lot, not crazy.
Yeah.
But it was still pretty nice.
Yeah. So aesthetically, I actually don't really love the shoe. The silhouette of the shoe, it's decent. I'm not really a fan of like the strap web kind of thing they did. And the Marvin the Martian colorway is kind of cool, but I kind of go for more
all black.
All black. I would go for all black, or just mellower colorways.
Yeah.
Personally, but so I'm not really aesthetically a super big fan of this shoe. What about you?
I think it's pretty dope. They had some pretty dope colorways, like the black and white one, or the red and black one, or the breads.
Yeah.
And those are pretty sick. I don't know about rocking them just with casually, but on the court it looks pretty dope.
Yeah. So these right now retail are going for what, 150?
Yeah, 150.
We paid, which is kind of like mid-range price for a performance basketball shoe. But however, I don't feel like these are worth 150.
Yeah, just wait a little bit.
Yeah, wait for them to drop or buy a different shoe.
Yeah.
You can get some really crazy deals right now on a lot of amazing shoes, like the Clutch Fit Drive.
Yeah, like the Clutch Fit Drive.
So if you really like the look of the shoe, then go ahead and pay for it. Go ahead and pay the 150. It's not a bad shoe. It's just not one of the better shoes. And
one thing is that we actually really like this shoe. At first we didn't really like it, but then as we played in it more, we started to really like it, right?
Yeah.
But then one day, right after playing in these, we decided to switch into our go-to shoes. And my go-to shoes are the Clutch Fit Drive, and Don's go-to shoe is the Kobe 9s, right? And then,
mind you, we only played in these for a while.
Yeah.
Just these, right? So we got really used to them.
And then we freaking tried our go-to shoes, and we're like, oh my gosh, dude, these are nothing compared to like what we like,
Yeah.
So just to tell you guys, these shoes are really nice, but they're not the best.
No.
So
they're not really near the best.
Yeah. They're okay.
They're decent. It's your average shoe, average performance basketball shoe.
Yeah. All right, Dom. So would you recommend these shoes to our viewers?
Right now, I could not recommend the shoe because of the price point, $150. You can get a lot of better shoes for that same price right now. So it's just kind of an average shoe to me. I didn't love it. So I couldn't really recommend this. What about you?
Yeah, same with me. The traction was decent. The cushion was not great. The fit was amazing. The support and lockdown was amazing, except for in the heel. So if you really want this shoe, then you can go ahead and cop it.
Yeah.
But it's not really like a.
We'll let you buy it.
We'll let you buy it, but it's not a game changer, right? So unless you really want to buy these shoes, I suggest you just wait for a better shoe to come out, or for the price to come down.
Really, what I would suggest you doing is there's some insane deals on the Jordan 28.
Yeah.
So the Jordan 28 is really similar to this shoe. It's just a little better.
Yeah.
And we were just at the outlets and we saw a couple colorways going for what, 70?
$70.
And they had every size. And the Jordan 28 is a really good shoe. You're gonna get better traction. You're gonna get a little better cushion, some better materials. And it's just an overall better shoe. So I would suggest doing that.
Yeah. All right, so that was our review on the Jordan Superfly 4. Thank you guys for watching. In the description box below, we do have our Instagram account and our Twitter account, so make sure to follow us there.
Facebook, all that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ridge Productions on the production. We're trying to step it up, keep some quality videos coming to you guys. And we got a lot of more videos in the works, and we'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Soul Brothers.
Peace.
Later.
All right.